There's a Walgreens here, there's a Citgo there. This is the exit that you take to get up to Pinnacle and Pilot Mountains. Could be in the process of producing a tornado, is going to come right across Highway 87. So right along Highway 220, right along Highway 150, as we have some light rain. That'll be with us for the next couple of hours. So your morning commute's probably going to be a little bit slower.
How concerned should we be about this?
Well, I'll tell you, I do think it will be an impactful storm, and I do think that travel will be disrupted tomorrow and into Thursday. There's your forecast for tonight. The Hopper's first pitch. We're going to throw that out at 6:30. Temperatures will be sitting in the low 80s. It comes in rounds. It comes scattered, but some of that will be heavy even into the afternoon. This is encouraging to see some just general rainfall out over the foothills this morning. That could limit the severe weather risk for that area. That's where we're seeing that change over to sleet.
Christian, not ice.
No, nobody likes ice unless it's in a drink or on a rink or followed by the word cream. Just high pressure in control to our north and east, pumping in that easterly wind. Raining, it is pouring, and I left my coffee at home this morning. I just realized that.
Excited about that. I'm gonna be out there.
Putting cool drinks and ice cream out there too for that 87-degree day.
Yeah, don't forget hat, sunscreen, the whole 9 yards.
Good. To say
I have a
Friday.
bug in my eye. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if I need to stall a little bit. So you
All right, a good Monday morning to you, Piedmont-Triad. A News 2 weather impact alert day for this Monday as we have a really soggy start to the work week here. Now, it's not going to rain all the time everywhere today, but the rain is going to come in rounds, and some of those could really be quite heavy at times. We also have that low risk of a thunderstorm as well, so just want you paying a little extra attention, especially watching for ponding on the roadways in some of that heavy rain too. So give yourself a little extra travel time to account for that, especially for the morning commute. You'll look out live over Greensboro in a little bit of a lull period right now. Temperatures still sit mild in the mid 60s, but here's what we're up against. A little bit of light rain in our southern Piedmont this morning, but also another big batch of rain moving through the foothills and starting to push into the Piedmont. Believe it or not, this is the same system that wreaked all the havoc, caused all the flooding, and had all the severe storms last week just out to our west. Now, of course, it's much weaker for us, but we still have all of this rain left to go over parts of Georgia and South Carolina, even some storms out over western North Carolina in the mountains this morning. We also had that low risk of flash flooding in our area for today, ponding on the roadways, and especially those typical trouble spots. We could see have some minor flooding issues, of course, later today in those pockets of heavy rain. Here's what it looks like as we push throughout the rest of your Monday. Again, not raining all the time everywhere, but it comes scattered and it comes in rounds, and some of those rounds are heavy. Now, it's hard to pinpoint those heavy bands until we actually see them and can track them on radar. So it depends on where they set up as to who has those higher rain amounts. Now, the one change here over the last 24 to 48 hours, if you've been following along, is the slower arrival and the slower progression of the front. So the longer it lingers, the longer we have rain and the more rain that we're going to get. So initially, earlier in the weekend, we were thinking this was going to end by lunchtime. Now I expect that the scattered rain's at least going to continue through the early evening hours, maybe as late as 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight before it ever finally moves away from us and that cold front pushes on by. Pretty good soaking of rain too for our area. Around 1 to 2 inches is likely for the Piedmont. Again, some higher amounts. Those higher amounts likely going to be where those pockets of heavier rain end up setting up. So bottom line, some scattered heavy rain on the way today, 1 to 2 inches for our area, and we have that low storm risk. It's low, but it's not zero. So we'll keep a little eye on that as well. So be cautious if you're driving, take it slower, especially watch for that ponding and the hydroplaning concern on the roadways. Now, once this front slides by, we are once again headed for another weather pattern change. Cool high pressure from the north builds in and does deliver some really cool air back to us. Think about this, we were 87 on Saturday. By Wednesday morning, we're going to be down close to freezing. All right, so frost is possible and a freeze is likely for some of our area as well. And if it happens on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, it would be pretty much right on the money. Our average last freeze for the season comes around April 8th. Has been as late as May 8th before or as early as March 7th, but April 8th is kind of the sweet spot and the average. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, keep a close eye on the weather for today. We'll have updates for you as well. Just take it slow. All right, and don't forget the rain gear. You don't want to be wet all day long. Dry and cooler, mid-50s for Tuesday. That cold night on the way tomorrow night. You'll have to protect any sensitive summer plants that have bloomed or maybe that you have planted. If you have the luxury to bring them inside and can do that, I would suggest doing it tomorrow night, early Wednesday morning. Up around 60 Wednesday afternoon, back in the mid-60s Thursday, and our next opportunity for rain arrives Thursday evening with scattered showers on the way for Friday, but a dry weekend to follow.